started to fall, and where were you? How could I know you were falling too? Grabbing the wind, cutting my skin, but it's hard because I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling, but it's hard because I'm falling. Falling, 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 falling.
can't sleep neither. Let's not sleep together. You can't sleep neither. Let's not sleep
underground.
Check your body, check your body.
Let's not sleep together. You can't sleep neither. Let's not sleep together. You can't sleep neither. Let's not sleep
It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house. 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 It's all about house music. It's all about house music. House music. House music. House music. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. It's all about love. It's all about house music. 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 House music.
Here one minute, gone the next. There's no heart beating inside your chest. It's vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. 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 Lick my lips as you walked away. There's nothing left except an empty space. Disappeared without a trace. No memory leaves a bitter aftertaste. Ooh, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. Ooh, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me.
Welcome, Stones Live family. And here we find ourselves yet again.
Yeah, you look familiar.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
At least we changed our clothes.
Yes, barely got here.
How you doing, everybody?
Made it. It has been an amazing Memorial Day weekend, and we are ending it with our 15K guarantee win the button knockout tournament. We got down to a final 9, and I have been told this firsthand is an important one, so let's get straight down to the action.
So we got to jump right in here.
I see that's Ducky in seat 1, that's NATO in seat 2, both familiar faces. Pretty much almost everyone at this table is familiar to us. There you see Ben, very familiar face to us. Brian as well. Brian is all in with the ace 10.
Yes.
He's on the button.
So
Looks
the
like
blinds,
a good spot to shove.
The blinds right now, we should probably hit that. They are at 3 and 600 with a 1,000 ante.
3 and 600.
Or excuse me, 3 and 6,000.
Oh, okay. 3 and 6,000. He had 51,000 to start this hand.
Yeah.
And he
So
goes all in.
He goes all in. Neto has about 40 bigs? Is that
Sasquatch
60
is
bigs, something
considering
like
this
that.
call. He does make the fold with the queen 10. NATO is going to make the call with the ace 9. Brian looking pretty good.
He's looking
for
pretty
a double
good here.
up here.
Yeah. He's got to fade the 3 outer. He couldn't possibly not fade the 3
or
outer.
diamonds.
Nobody ever loses these, right?
Somebody may not have seen the
Yeah, Naito has a lot of chips.
train. Oh,
Okay, that's not good.
That's
not good.
That's poker, folks. So 3 outer right there on the flop, 9 coming out, and
So now that we're not spoiling anything, sadly, when this got down to 10-handed, they had a couple of hands before they started the stream, lost 2 people. So then they're down to 8. That was the first hand of the stream, lost another 1. Now we're down to 7. So it may be a fast night tonight. We'll see.
yeah. So Brian, our first elimination. Sad to see him go. Great player, one that's familiar to me and to the stream.
Yes, good
and
guy.
would have
Very
liked
good
to
guy, Brian.
watch him play a little bit
Yeah, me
more.
too.
He got it in a great spot,
did.
and he just couldn't get on the right side of some bad variance there.
Yeah, and you may not know,
Unfortunate.
Brian won himself a circuit ring not long ago.
I am not surprised by
Yeah.
that. I did not know that. I also wanted to say hello to some people in the chat there. A lot of you guys were saying hello to me, and I wanted to return that to you. I see a bunch of people. Sandy Joy, Bot Lady, of course. I also saw Ghost of M, Real Toy Noob, hello, Full On Poker, D White, I Want Techies, Goldstein, hello. It's really Hector, hello. I see a lot of you guys on both sides, YouTube and Twitch. Glad to see you guys in the chat.
And by the way, somebody was asking, is Derminator in the chat me? Yes, that is me. I'm Derminator 1 and 2. I have my
Simo
own sequel.
Grind. Hello, hello. Let's go.
And you can see the payouts right there. So it looks like 7th place was 416, 8th place 314, 9th place 231. And we got 2156 up top.
Also, I see Chase here, familiar to us. Jack 8, he goes all in with the
Yes.
Jack 8. Gets called by NATO. It is Chase that is at risk. He
that is not good.
dominated by NATO here.
He
The
sure
Queen
is.
NATO, who just knocked out Brian the previous hand
What's up, Fat
in
Train?
a reverse sort of situation, now has got Chase with his back up against the ropes. Ace, ace,
sure
5.
does.
NATO still looking good.
Interesting.
Oh my. Wow. They never
Wow.
make it easy, do they?
No, they don't. So that's
Very lucky run out there for Chase. It's going to be a split pot.
2 all-ins in a row, and the person with the best hand lost both of them. The dominating best hand.
Yeah.
Lost both of them.
Hello.
I mean, sure it was a chop, but yeah, it's a loss.
Sweet Fat Train, who is now in Costa Rica.
Try not to get eaten by any jaguars.
I wish I was in I mean, I love being here where I am right now, but I miss Costa Rica so bad. I want to come back. You have no idea just how bad I want to come back. I've got to find a way to make this happen. Okay, I gotta win me one of those tickets. First, I got to win Thirst Lounge. Then
You're
I got to
saying
win my ticket into the cage.
You
Also
got a
need to win a
fever?
WSOP ring. Need to win a WPT title. These
Sure.
are goals,
yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, while you're at it, why don't you become Pope too?
Hey, all my other goals are very reasonable, and then you put one that's an
What's wrong with
impossibility,
picking
as
me
if
Pope?
you're saying
Anything
that
can
my
happen.
other dreams are impossible.
No, and that was not what I meant. No, your dreams are totally possible. Being chased by sloths. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Run
Train.
reasonably quickly.
Thinking about Costa Rica makes me feel sad. I had the most amazing time there.
I would love to go to Costa Rica. I hear it's gorgeous.
It's insane. I have to go back. Train, take me with you. Okay, park at 3's here for Ben. He's going to call Ducky's
Yes.
raise with the ace 10 from the hijack. Ben out of the small blind here. Queen 6-5. No help to Ducky, though he
No.
doesn't know that he's behind here with the ace 10.
But
He
when
is
it's
our
checked to
pre-flop
him-
raiser in the small.
Ducky's pretty aggressive. When it's
Yeah.
checked to him, you can be pretty sure he's probably
I
going to
don't
bet.
know. And Ben is just going to let it go.
Yep. That's the problem with pocket 3s.
It is. It's tough if you don't hit a set.
Yep.
There's no real boards that you just love.
So chip counts right now. Ben is at the top with
703.
703K. Neto with 447. Ducky with 337. Al is in fourth with another number that went away. And everybody else is after them. So yeah, I think that's a good fold from Ben. He's got a lot of chips, but he doesn't want to start pissing them away bit by bit. Calling continuation bets with a pair of 3s.
It's really, Hector, what do you mean? He says, I still can't believe Casey's actually here. I don't know why you say that.
I don't know.
I'm here a lot. All right, Mr. Train, go grab you some of that. Hold on. What's the... I'm trying to remember what it was
Try
called.
not to get bit by any of those
the
sloths.
Piccochino? The Piccochino? Something like that. Go enjoy some.
Pinocchio? What?
Train knows what I'm saying.
Okay.
Train knows what I'm trying to say here.
Well, that's what's important, I guess.
I will be leaving for Vegas in like 72 hours.
That's got to be pretty exciting.
Tuesday, yeah, like 72 hours.
So what-
Less than 72 hours.
So what's your schedule going to be like while you're there? How much are you going to spend, in cash games and tournaments and whatnot, time-wise?
It's a pretty quick trip.
Yeah.
So, nobody here flopping much of anything.
No.
Ducky on the button, so he's got position on the hand. We see Chase has a gut shot. Thank you, beautiful. With the
you.
gut shot. Ducky bets out 51K, which is going to put Chase all in.
He does. And it's real hard to call that with nothing but gut shot and a 10 high.
Yeah, he just has so little behind.
So nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
Got 10 big blinds. He's already got how many of them in there? Wow, quite a few of them in there already.
He does fold.
No, maybe not. Okay, so no surprise there.
The Gallo Pinto. There you go, Fat Train. With Salsa Lozano. Yes. Okay, so for my...
Oh, wait a minute. Can I before we do that, Sandy Joy kind of just brought up something we should have mentioned, talked about a little bit more, just in case people don't understand what a win the button tournament is, right?
Yes.
So you know what a regular tournament is?
Oh, yes.
If you don't know what a win the button tournament is, basically every time somebody wins a pot, they inherit the button. Doesn't matter where the button is, could be on them. They win the pot, it's on them again. So that introduces a new and interesting dynamic into the game, into a tournament.
It does. It definitely
That's
makes
what we're doing here.
the big blind, like, so in this case,
Painful. Makes it
Chase,
painful, yeah.
who only had 31K, who's in the big blind, you're more incentivized to really battle, and you've got to fight
really are.
because if you let the button take the hand, then you're going to be in the big blind yet again. So it forces you to be more aggressive out of the big blind and also out of the button in order to keep it, although the button's already so incentivized to be aggressive. But it creates a battle that goes on more often between the button and the blinds
very,
than
very
there
much
already
so.
is.
Very much so, yeah. And it gets it into, you get into
Now
situations.
Chase with the exact same hand.
Yeah,
10-6
yeah.
again. And,
it puts you in these situations like Chase is in right now.
he's just got to
Oh,
go. Yeah,
God, he's going with it. Wow.
He can't. What else is he
He's
gonna
got
do?
5 big blinds,
Yeah.
6 big blinds. Yeah,
Well,
I guess he's just got to pick a hand
It
and
was
go.
10K to call. Yeah, is what it said. It said 10K to call.
Mm-hmm.
And, what's he going to do? Play the big blind again? The
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, it looks like the button may have folded, so he may not have.
I think Ducky was the button, and I think he did fold this time around. So, but the last hand, that's why Chase was in there with Ducky, because Ducky was probably raising the button.
Now, this does allow Ben to reopen. It reopens the action so that Ben can then
Come over the top
come
and
over
isolate.
the top again and isolate down, trying to get rid of NATO, which reduces the 5 basically.
Yeah.
And allows Chase the possibility of clubs if he was so to have such a favorable run out.
Yeah, and Neto is just not going to be able to call this with an ace-5 offsuit, I don't think.
2-card Arsenal, yes. Train did mention the Ben CB Master Training course last night, which I'm one of the huge reasons I'm so pumped to hopefully make Thirst is for the ability to have all that amazing training at my fingertips. Of course, the staking deal is amazing as well.
Yeah.
It's really Hector. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you are catching me tonight as well. So now it's 109 for NATO to call here out of the small blind.
Yeah, I want techies. It really does come down to the fact that he only had 5 big blinds, 6 big blinds, I guess it was, that he called with the 10-6, or he went all in rather with the 10-6.
So he is live right here. 10-6 versus the ace-queen. Chase is at risk. He needs to find a 10 or a 6.
It was desperation, is what it was.
Yes.
Alicia544 says, let's get this Ducky. Next time, let your wife dress you, though. Okay. Oh, that is not a good flop
Arsenal, I
for
saw
Chase.
that as well.
And it looks like Chase will be going
we
home.
are going to say goodnight to Chase.
So
awesome
here we go.
job. Thanks so much for spending your Memorial Day Monday
good job,
here
Chase.
with us. You played amazing. You made it all the way here.
It's hard to make a final
You
table.
Yeah. Take 7th place in this knockout tournament. That's going to be good for some cash in your pocket. And then there were 6. Chase took $416 for his 7th place finish.
Wow, I can't believe I don't know the answer to your question there, my name Ian Earl. Hi, first of all. He's asking if there's a split pot, who wins the button? I've played a bunch of these. I've never actually had a split pot in one, so I literally don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Do you know? Justin, you out there? I'm pretty sure he'll know. See if we can get an answer.
Mr. Dan Canfield says he's got to get up at 3 a.m. Wish I could play poker for a living instead of drive semi. Good night. Good night, Mr. Dan Canfield.
Okay.
Pocket Kings for Ducky.
Yeah, and Al of Western Senior Poker Series fame is going to lay down the King 5. Sasquatch is going to call with the Ace-6 offsuit. That's a nice hand, though, Kings. Pretty good.
It's a fair question. I wonder if they determine it the same way they determine when it's a chop pot and it's an off amount of money who gets the extra chip.
It probably is. I think that's
who's left
what
with
Pete Mall here is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to the player closer to the current button.
Yes.
That's probably most likely it. I can't say for certain.
Kings are still good on the 7-7 Jack 3 board. Sasquatch here going to be looking for an ace and only an ace.
Yes.
He does have the ace of clubs. Didn't hit the club on the turn here, but
He did not.
could let's see what's Ducky gonna put out a bet here, and this is probably just gonna get
This is
Sasquatch
essentially
to
an
let
all-in.
go.
Yeah. With 63K, that's almost 60K, I think, right there that he put out. 55. Yeah. Alicia, I'm terribly sorry.
Ooh, Alicia, your man is got pocket kings right now. He is in a very, very good spot. Was really excited to see him here on this final table. Not surprised, but very excited. And rooting for him, of course.
Yeah, Sandy Joy, if you never played one of these Win the Button tournaments, they're actually a lot of fun.
I don't know if that's actually Alicia. Well, maybe it is I thought Alicia's screen name though was what is it? Not head duck, but I thought it was had a duck in her screen name. Maybe, but I'm guessing that is my girl Alicia.
I don't know.
I thought she had what's her name? Not.
All right. Well,
I thought the screen
here's
name
what
was
you do.
something with Ducky. Okay.
Ask her a question that only she could possibly answer.
It is her. She
Then
says
we'll
it's
know.
her. I thought you had another screen name though that had Ducky in it, or like something about. Okay. Anyway, it's her. I know it's her. I could ask her some secret questions though, but then they wouldn't be so secret anymore.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah. Okay, Al picks himself up a pretty good hand, 6-handed, ace-9 of spades.
Thank you, Dave Souza. So, Sasquatch folded, I'm guessing, here on that hand. Oh, head duck in charge is you as well. This is just your other name.
Okay. Dave Souza. Do you see Dave's comment there? Dave, the last one. You're saying good luck.
Oh, yes, I already said thank you,
Okay,
Dave.
cool.
Ben folds.
Okay, Al picks up a little pot.
Alicia, are you and Ducky going to be going out to the WSOP? You guys going to head that way anytime soon? I am leaving on Thursday myself.
Okay.
What's up, Dice Pops? I'm Casey, but not from OKC. I am from OK, but not Oklahoma City. Alicia, when are you guys going? Oh, you're going to be there. I'll be there for the Big 50 as well.
There you go.
Which flight are you planning on playing in? I am planning on playing in Saturday's flight.
Okay. So, well, Ducky raised the ace-5 offsuit and gets around to do Sasquatch with his 10 big blinds, and he shoves a pair of 8s.
Ah, nice. Yes, Dice Pops, Tulsa.
Totally
So,
reasonable.
Just going to be back for the ladies event. I usually play in the ladies event as well. I've played in at least the last 2 years. We will see what happens with Thirst Lounge and all of that business, and whether or not I get to come back out for the ladies event again. I would definitely like to play it. Sasquatch moves all in.
It's pretty
pocket
tough.
8.
Pretty tough to call that with an ace-5 offsuit. The math kind of, I think, says no, not quite.
Yep. He does let it go.
So JFK says he'll be there Saturday to give you a penalty.
No, he's not giving me a penalty. He's giving me a good table.
So, hey, JFK, we had a question in the chat. If there's a split pot in this tournament, in the Win the Button tournament, who's the button go to? See if we can get an answer on that. Boss man. Okay.
Can't believe we're already down to 6.
I know.
Wow.
It could
So
be a very quick
six-handed.
fight.
I like six-handed. There's a lot more playability. The strength of your hand goes way up, considering there's less hand combinations out there.
It does, yeah.
To worry about.
Gonna
And
see a lot
so
more aggression.
You should see a lot more aggression.
Yeah.
I think the person who decides to implement some extra aggression is definitely going to be advantaged. And, you know, I think the larger stacks can really leverage those more because they can be more aggressive and really put some of the shorter stacks to the test.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even more so because it's six-handed.
Well, you know, everybody still has some power, though. You know, the big stacks, they have the power to push around the little stacks a little
This
bit.
is true.
But the shorter stacks, they have that power of the kamikaze, where
That's
they're
right.
like, you know
That's
what?
right. You wanna
I know you
take
want
a
to push
big
me
hit to your
around,
stack
but
right
hey,
now?
you want to double me up? Let's
Right.
do it.
Yes, that's very true. Great point.
So there's a little bit of power to go around for everybody.
and
so
Ducky right
Justin,
now, pocket nines is 3-betting.
Justin says over in the YouTube chat that the split pot in this tournament is awarded like an extra chip. Like you were saying, the button goes to the worst position.
Likely to get through, and it is. So Ducky will now go from the big
So that would be
blind
closest to the button.
to the. Now Ducky will be the button. Earned his
Okay.
right to have it.
Yep. That is a big wall of chips there for Neto.
Yeah.
It's
I
good
like
stuff.
sexy walls of chips.
I like it when I have them.
Yeah, me too.
I know that. Oh, that's a better idea, Brendan. If it's a split pot, the two players arm wrestle.
This seems not fair to the female players out there.
Well, I suppose that could be seen that way. I don't know. Maybe that could be seen as kind of sexist, though. I don't know. Perhaps.
It's not sexist to notice factually
Would-
that men have naturally 40% more muscle mass than women just based on physiology.
This
That's
is
not
true.
sexist. It's just
But
factual biology.
That does kind of depend on who you
physiological
ask,
makeup.
sadly. How about thumb wrestling? Would thumb wrestling work?
Thumb wrestling seems.
That's a little better.
Yeah. Pocket threes here for Jim Blue from the cutoff. He is rocking the run it up swag. Nice, clean, crisp white run it up hoodie. Raising it up to 17K from the cutoff.
Yep. Ben with the Derby nuts decides to throw them away,
Yeah.
as he should.
Jim Blue will get the pot and the button.
Okay, you have a new suitor in Loyal Logic.
Hello, Cody Moose. Good to see you. Why, thank you, Mr. Loyal Logic. Likes the facts. Cody Moose asking if there was a reason I chose Cali to live. There was a multitude of reasons. One of which being an amazing poker scene, but I also have some wonderful family out in the area. I did have more family out here when I moved here. Subsequently, some of that family has now moved back to Oklahoma, but I still have a lovely sister in the Bay Area who's also going to be going to Vegas with me because Thursday is my birthday and also the day I'm arriving in Vegas.
Nice. Well
She will
timed.
be coming with me to celebrate my birthday, and
Awesome.
we're going to go hiking at the Red Rock Canyons and, of course, play poker.
Does she play
Go
too?
to the spa. She plays for fun every now and again, but she hates it because she's just like, I'm not patient enough. I'm just not patient enough for this game.
Sure.
She'd rather just go play baccarat or something like that. 4-9 king, 2 diamonds, and we see that Jim Blue hits his 9 to
He
out
does.
Ben's pocket 6s.
So I know nothing about Gem Blue. We'll see what kind of player he is. Possibly here.
Likely a studied player. Looks like a running-up warrior to me. So I'm guessing he
Oh,
knows.
he's got the run it up gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's giving a little tell there.
Yeah.
And I like this bet. You know, there's 2 diamonds out there, and you may only have middle pair, but you know what? It's probably the best hand. Don't let somebody just get there for free.
That's right, and it works, and he gets
Yeah.
to keep the button. Just such a powerful place to be.
Yeah, it
Thank
sure
you,
is.
Mr. Cody Moose, wishing me a happy early birthday.
Technically, it's Burfum Day.
Yeah, I want techies. Oklahoma is a great place to raise a family. It's a very nice community, but it has its own problems. I really enjoy California living, though, especially this year as it hasn't turned to 200 degrees Fahrenheit as of like April 1st. We're still feeling pretty nice with this cool weather. I've been enjoying it so much.
That's my problem with this area, yeah. I came from the Bay Area where it like never really gets above 90, you know? That's on a really bad day.
Right.
This, it's like, oh my God, the tires are melting on my car.
This coming week should be in the 80s, it says, which is still great.
Okay, Full On Poker is saying that Gem Blue won the Win the Button Bounty Gold Trophy at Run It Up
so
Stones.
He's very
Hey,
familiar with
there we
Win the
go,
Button
nice.
strategy, it sounds like.
It does. Sounds like we have some sort of a Win the Button specialist in the
Looks
house.
like there were 100 and, does that say 32 or 112?
Yeah, I believe that's 32, yeah.
132 entrants in
Yep.
today's tournament.
Okay. Cody Moose, apparently his birthday was on Friday. Hey,
Oh,
happy birthday, man.
to you, Mr. Cody Moose.
Yeah. Okay, so Ben, the chip leader under the gun, is not going to do anything with the 7-5 offsuit. Now with the King 6 off, I doubt he's going to do anything with that. Mr. Sasquatch. Do you know Sasquatch? I've seen him around. I don't think I've played with him.
I have seen him play. Yeah, yes, but I don't. They know him well. Let's see. We got the Battle of the Aces here going on. We got the Ace.
We do.
6 for Sasquatch, who is one of the shorter
Okay.
stats. Wow. And we see Jim Blue laying down the A7, which was on the button. And
That's a big stack.
It's a smart choice considering it's a pocket tens. Now NATO's just going to put Sasquatch all in.
Yeah. You got to be hating that with the worst possible ace. It really doesn't get worse than the A6.
Trying to keep myself from looking over for spoilers. As we are on like a 20 to 30 minute delay. So often, but right now we're so busy that I can't, there's too many tables in the way I can't actually see without like standing up to see where we're at currently.
Come on, let's live in the moment. By which I mean half an hour ago.
It was funny last night. So Sasquatch Folds Nato's going to pick it up. Last night, Train was about to just leave me to go back out of the country. And he like gets up to leave. I was so angry. I was just like, fine, leave. But we're obviously, we're on a 20-30 minute delay. He gets up and he realizes that the table's chopped, although we didn't know that here yet. He like comes back in. And he's like, I think I'm going to stick around for a little bit. And it was a little bit of a spoiler, but no one knew it was a spoiler. So we ended up hanging out for
I actually was trying to convince him to like stay for the rest of it so I could go home.
Oh,
and then you said, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll stay until you get back. And then somehow I just never left. I don't know why.
Well, it wasn't much longer.
It wasn't much longer, but you were having too much fun sitting on his lap. So I just thought, I can't leave because then she won't be able to sit on his lap anymore.
Train and I have such a
special relationship.
Sweet, flirtatious, fun relationship. He's like my best friend, and
Nothing
I love
wrong
him
with
to
that.
death. But in the safety of the booth, we like to get out of line and have a lot of
exactly.
fun. So everyone, there's lots of question marks all over everyone's brain. But
someday we'll do the Stones After Dark episode. Sure.
We have a great time. Ben here at the King 9 is going to raise to 20K. Al cannot call here with the 4
Section
deuce. What
8.
does Sasquatch have?
Hello from
Fold to
Ontario,
everyone.
Canada.
Hello,
Ontario,
IPA
Canada. Good to see
Poker.
you.
Team Gemini says his birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy birthday.
Yeah,
Yes.
happy birthday, man.
Go Geminis. Train is also a Gemini. My
IPA Poker says
son
that.
is a Gemini.
Mm.
We are an amazing group of people. And do you know who our perfect match is? Says a little trivia question without looking it up. Do you know who a Gemini's perfect love match is in the zodiac sign? Little trivia. You're like, I don't know.
No
and
idea.
I don't care. And
I didn't say that. Of course, it's fascinating. Okay, we got a
Jack
guess
here
here
from NATO.
from I'm on Techies. Sagittarius.
No.
Apparently
Although Sagittarius, wait, I think it's Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius does do very well with Geminis. My sister's a Sagittarius, and she puts up with me quite well. And NATO raises to 24K with the Ace Jack here from the cutoff.
I agree, Cody, because I am too. Okay, so Neto raises it up 24K with Queen. Ace through Jack off suit.
I see somebody with the saying Aries. No, it is not Aries, but 8 section 8 got it correct. Samwise said Scorpio, but 8 section is correct. It is the Libra. So the Geminis were the twins. We're very dual-sided. We're known to have two personalities, two different people. And the Libra are the scales of justice. They're the balancing one. So they really balance out our wacky doodle selves, and they like really help create some grounding for us who are we're just so out there with like this split double personality thing going on.
Okay,
Libras
Alicia
bring us
says.
home.
Alicia says her birthday is 6/15, the night of the Veronica and Friends stream. Does that mean you're going to be playing that night?
You're going to play for your birthday? I played on stream for my birthday last year.
That should be fun. You just get completely shit-faced on your birthday on stream.
That's what I did last year.
Nice.
And Veronica got me flowers, and it was very, very nice.
That is nice, yes.
Ace 3 here for Sasquatch of Diamonds. He raises it up to 31.5K. So just leaving himself 24K behind, I'm surprised to not just see him shove here because, he would just have, if you're going to raise it up to 31.5K, Why not give yourself all the fold equity possible?
You know, this is a thing that a lot of players do, and I don't quite understand it.
Because what, you're going to raise fold? Don't you want the fold equity? I mean,
I don't know.
You have to call if somebody...
To me, this might be something we have to ask Phil Hellmuth about, because this is a strategy that I do not understand, but he does things like this, you know, sometimes. So, you know, I think it's sort of one of those things where they think it looks stronger to not go all in, so they're hoping everybody folds. I'm guessing that's probably something like it, but it's I don't know.
I don't know either. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Alicia says she's pretty shit-faced every stream. It's the role she plays. Okay.
We love her in that role. Lucky says, how was the baseball game today, Casey? Oh, are you talking about because of my hat? Is that why he's asking that? This is more of a trucker hat. And it's a Red Hot Chili Peppers hat.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Got it at the concert.
Reasonable display of taste.
Dan's World says, okay, I'm here. We can start marbles now.
Sorry, no, you're going to have to wait a little while here.
Living for the marbles. He is jonesing.
This may be a quick night, but
maybe not.
you're still going to have to wait a little while.
We don't
Sorry.
know. Maybe.
Okay, so we got Alan the cutoff. Looks like he was thinking about doing something with the 6-4. Nudist 30, yeah. Good to see you. Okay, so Sasquatch is doing the same kind of move, putting most of his stack in with the ace-4.
Ooh, this ducky's got a fat stack, and he's got the 10-9
He does,
suited.
and he's got a pretty hand.
He's like, you know, it's interesting here because he knows he's basically playing for Sasquatch's whole stack here. With,
yes.
Yeah, which is going to be just under 70K.
Yeah.
And so he does make the fold.
Hard to call there.
Yeah, I mean, 10-9
much.
is a great hand. If there
In
was
certain
some post,
situations,
if there's
yeah,
some post-flop
absolutely,
playability,
absolutely, yeah.
but in this situation,
this.
there's just not. It's just going to be an all-in and a call, and you know he's losing to ace high, which is what he was up against.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if he knew what he had, he might have actually just shoved and said, you know what, it's essentially a flip. Let's go for it.
Yes, this is big blind ante, and it is also win the button, and it is also a KO knockout.
No, it is not big blind ante.
It is not big blind ante.
No. I keep trying to get Justin to run a win the button big blind ante tournament, but he thinks it'll be too crazy.
It is
because of course
not
that would
big
make
blind
the
ante.
winning of the button so much more powerful.
That makes sense.
Because then if somebody's getting their, you know, putting you in the big blind every hand, you are screwed completely. So it's traditionally
that
ante.
makes a lot of sense. I had thought basically all of our tournaments were big blind ante, but that makes a lot of sense with this format.
Most are, except
with this format, it would be really crazy if somebody keeps winning the button.
Why we should do
you're
it.
having to pay so much. Man, seems rough.
This is bad news. This is bad
news for Sasquatch.
So Ben, our I believe chip leader, he's picking up 9s here and raising it up a pretty standard amount, and it gets around to Sasquatch.
Open here from Ben.
Pretty
in the
short.
hijack.
Pretty short.
What is Sasquatch thinking? With
Just
the pocket
about
sevens
10 big
here?
blinds.
He's
and
gonna
he's got
go
a pair,
with it.
And he sure is.
He's going with it all the way, and Ben's gonna snap it off. Look at Ben's stack; he's got 700K.
Yeah, there's not.
There's
any
no
question.
folding for Ben with the 9s.
Yeah, Matt J, this is not a huge tournament. You know, it's 15K guarantee, but that's still, hey, I'll take it. I wish I could have played this one, to be honest. A little
what was the
have to be
buy-in?
here. 200 something.
Yeah, so
is it
these
$200?
are, so Matt J, I know it may look that way, but this is also a bounty tournament. So these are their the top.
Yes.
The top prizes
Excellent
for winning,
point. Excellent
but
point. Yeah,
these players have already, some of them racked up quite a bit of money in bounties alone. Look at the amount of bounties that Ben has. Do you see that stack of bounties?
No.
It's a huge stack.
Wow.
And the Ben pocket 9s of Ben, he does, look at him.
Wow, yeah, that is a lot.
That is a lot.
He gets one more.
Bounties. So when you think about it, Ben, and what is it, $100 per bounty?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So
the buy-in was $200, yeah. So $100 for the bounty.
If Ben wins the 21 up K, and he looks like he's got about 20 bounties there.
Yeah.
You know, that's like basically double the first place. He's gonna win like over 4K.
Yeah. So that 15K guarantee does include all the bounty money as well, which is going out to, you know, not just these players at the final table, but anybody who's in the tournament and managed to bust anybody.
Yeah, look at that spin here. Wow, we have another elimination. We are already down to
five players. This is
is
going
so
very fast. Well, you know what?
But we could have a lot. This is final 5. It could go for a long time.
It could go forever.
It
but
could go forever.
The bounty part really does change the dynamic as well, you know, because it makes people way more likely to call.
And so it's a more aggressive fight. It's going to be more
Absolutely,
more aggressive.
It's not just more aggressive. It's going to be more calling stations as well, you know, just trying to get those bounties.
And I just think makes for a more exciting tournament to watch. We're seeing a lot of deep stacks. We're 5 players, so people have much more playability. It's an aggressive style tournament, both with the knockout and the win the button.
Yes.
It's just creating a dynamic that's going to be more fun to watch.
Yeah.
Than just this.
So this is probably going to be a bloodbath.
We're
Pretty
hoping,
much.
you know,
Yeah,
or
we
at
hope.
least a battle bath. I mean, I don't know.
So
Just,
Pocket,
you know.
I like that, Pocket Apes. He says, I like Ben. Last time I played with him, I called him an asshole. He took it well. All right, that's good. Good people. All right.
Andy's saying bounties don't matter at a final table. Basically, once they've made it to the final table, they
Yes and no. Yes and
are
no.
already, you know, they've hopefully gathered the bounties, and they're mostly just trying to take down those top paid spots.
Sure they have, but if you got a player who just shoved all in with 9 big blinds, and you can win $100 for busting them, and you have a hand that, you know, you could fold or you could not fold, it's kind of halfway. You're probably going to call.
Call a little more often than you would in a non-knockout.
Yeah, it's going to change the math.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Ace 10 here for Ben, who's going to raise it to 20K.
I wonder if we can wrap this tournament up before Kashmir stops playing on the jukebox.
No, not happening.
I don't know. It's a pretty long song.
Do you want to take the under over on whether we finish before midnight?
Oh, I'll take the under.
You're going to take the under?
I think we're done well before midnight. It's only 9 o'clock, 3 hours, down to 5 players.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
I think
deep. They're
definitely,
deep, right?
They're deep, yeah, but I
mean,
think we'll be done. Yeah.
Right now, it's looking like
Yeah,
Ducky,
Crazy Pro. They do become less important, but they're still important.
NATO, and Ben. Really, those top 3 ones are going to be hard to contend with, and it's Jim Blue and Al who are going to need to make something happen for themselves. And as of right now, Ben is running this table over with a stack
it seems
of
like
over
he's been having a
839K.
good day.
But I have a feeling Ben and NATO are really going to put him to the test, and he's going to have to play his A++ game in order to hold on to that. As I know, Ben's an incredible player, but he's up against some stiff competition at this final 5.
Yeah, it's interesting. I want to see who has what for bounties. Looks like Ducky's got somewhere 7, 8, something like that. That's respectable. And he's raising it up with the King Queen offsuit. Can't see what Neto has. Yeah, I want techies. It would be really hard to do a PKO, a progressive knockout bounty tournament live. It's just so hard to figure out how to do that math, wouldn't it be?
We are going to see a flop actually on this one. Ducky with the King
Really? How do they
Queen
do that,
under
Andy?
the gun.
Like,
Gets called by
technically.
the big blind Jim Blue with the 10-8. Board Ducky does hit top pair here. He's going to c-bet this
He
flop.
does.
He
And he's gonna
probably
get a
would
fold.
c-bet most any
Yeah.
flops
Yeah.
and all flops here, and whether he hit his queen or not, and he wins the pot.
Hey, there's S. Cruz. Oh,
What
no,
is
that's not S.
Cruz?
Cruz. That's not S. Cruz.
Oh.
Looks kind of like him.
Oh.
But not actually.
Scruz.
Scruz from last night.
Yeah.
It's only a look-alike.
Well, I hope to see you and Ducky in Vegas. Where are you guys staying? I arrive Thursday, and I am staying at the one and only
okay.
Aria.
All right.
I can't wait.
So
Is Ducky Queen Duck's husband? Yes, the Brock 21. That is Alicia, the beautiful, who you often see on Miss Veronica and Friends' game. That is her husband, Ducky. Both of them play a lot of poker and
Gotcha,
can
Andy Pope.
oftentimes be
Thanks.
seen at these final tables or in our cash games on stream. all over town.
So I guess Andy Polk's describing how they worked the progressive knockout tournament at runner-up Reno.
We're gonna
Instead of getting one bounty chip, apparently you get 4 bounty chips, and then when you're knocked out, half of them go to the person who knocked you out.
So NATO tried to limp here from the small blind, and Ben took
mind.
that as a sign of weakness and really put the aggression factor up and forced the small blind to fold there. Nicely done, Ben, capitalizing on that weakness and taking
Yes.
it down and winning yourself the button. Now go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, no, just that's how they technically work out the progressive. You know what a progressive knockout
Yeah.
is, right? Yeah. So that's really hard to do, not on a computer. On a computer it's easy. You can do the calculations and no problem. But when it's like a one chip, where this is worth $100 for the bounty, and you have to split that up into 4 chips, and then okay, 2 go to the player's pocket, 2 go into his bounty stack. It makes it a lot more complicated.
Man, Ben's got a lot of bounties. He's on the button.
Cody
and
Moose,
even though he's got the 5-4 off, he is going to come in for a raise. It would appear.
Oh yeah, with that chip stack on the button, you got to
Of course, apply the pressure. You got Al with a short stack and Jim Blue. Ooh.
Okay, so
Jim Blue's going to shove here.
Yeah, he's got basically 11 big blinds, including the one he's got
Ben's
out there.
already in for 20K.
Yes.
And it's going to be 60K to more to call, but he's got the 4-5 off.
8K. He's in for 8K.
Ben is in for 20K.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ben.
Yeah, so I'm saying Ben's in for 20K.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be... I was
He
trying
had
to...
86, so
Yeah,
it's
so it's going to be like 90K for him to call.
total. Yeah, he's not going to want to call that much.
Oh,
I
he...
don't- Oh,
Jim Blue
yes, I
only
take that
called?
back.
He didn't shove? I thought I saw him shove.
Oh, I thought I did too. Oh, wow, okay.
He didn't shove.
Pretty good flop there for Ben.
That's a great flop for Ben.
Yeah, gut shot and pair.
Ben shoves it all in, and Jim... Oh, no. Jim shoves it all in, and Ben insta-calls.
Oh,
Now, with only
that's not
2
good.
cards left to come, Jim Blue is looking for a king or
King
a
or queen. Mom and Dad
We
have
don't.
to come
We see
save
that
him.
none of them have been folded.
Oh, an 8 though. He
Oh, yeah,
now
now an
could
8 for a chop.
win with an 8.
Not an 8 for a chop. Excuse me. He
No,
will
he
straight
would win.
outright win with
Yeah,
the king,
king
high.
high.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
We have another elimination
do.
already
We do.
by Ben again.
Yeah.
Who wins himself
He adds another
bounty. Ben's
Congratulations.
killing it.
Yeah, congratulations to Gem Blue. Good game. Sorry for that.
Wow. Oh, so someone's
knockout there.
saying that he string bet, so that he tried to move all in but the way he did it was a string bet. Someone's saying maybe,
I see what you're saying.
Maybe
Yeah,
that
okay.
happened because I was.
It did look strange, so yeah, that would
yeah,
make some sense.
and I
So now we're down to 4.
I think it would have been hard for Ben to call. Almost
Absolutely. That's
100K with just the 4-5 there,
Yeah,
even though he's already
yeah.
in for 20K. He doesn't have to call anymore.
Yeah.
His cards are likely live.
So that makes
but-
a lot of sense. If you're sitting there on a short stack and you try to shove and you can't, and then you have to see a flop, then it's pretty reasonable to just go ahead and shove it all in as soon as you are first to act.
Here we see
This is flying by, Alicia. Yeah, but at least your man's still in it. That's good.
Ben with the button again. It's going to come in for raise. Ben's got all the chips. He's got
Brian
almost
Futter,
a million in
WTB,
chips here.
win the
he
button.
is going to apply pressure, force a lot of people to make folding errors, and Ducky's going to battle with him here, though. He calls Ducky actually with the best hand in the big blind. See who flops it. Ben here hits the 7.
Mm-hmm. It's
for
nice
the
to run
best
good.
hand.
It is nice to run good. So how are you thinking about that over/under on midnight now? We're down to 4.
Eh.
We've been
We
live.
could see like a 3-hour heads-up match
I know.
between Ducky
I
and
mean,
Ben.
anything could happen, but
I mean, if these players,
how long have we been live now? Like half an hour? Or an hour?
not long, but
We've already lost 4 people?
So last night, or I don't know, the night before, one of those nights, Queen here, Ducky does. I expected Ducky to call one street. I didn't think Ducky
And he
would
gets some
want to
nice
just.
equity.
Yeah, I didn't think Ducky would want to just fold a one continuation bet on the flop on a deuce
No,
7-9 board.
That's not what I know about Ducky.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not that
gonna
kind
get
of player.
sticky. Ben would see bet with hands that don't include a pair of 7s. Now Ben does end up getting the check mark here.
He does.
And I'm wondering, as it checked through on turn, when Ben. Oh, Ducky's gonna try to make a play for this pot,
is.
but Ben's gonna call.
I think he probably is, unless it's.
It's hard to show.
I guess a really big bet he might fold to. 45K. That's really just about half the pot.
Interesting
Tiny
though,
bit
because
over.
Ben's thinking, what does he call me with on the flop now that he's betting river? I think there's too many bluffs though
It
for
is
Ben
difficult.
not to call. Yeah,
Not
too
a
many
ton,
bluffs.
but yeah, you kind of do have to call there. I
Because
think.
when he shows up on the river here, if he's missed a lot of his draw type hands, he's basically forced to bet. And so having all those hands that missed being in there, I think is why Ben feels like he's pretty much got a call with his pair of sevens here.
Absolutely, and when he calls, he may not even be on a draw. He may just have had an ace. He may just have had 2 overs. He may have had any number of different things.
Right.
You know.
So then there were 4. Ben with over
Yep.
1 million in chips.
Yeah, he's crushing this thing.
Yeah, so I was going to say the other night we saw that like once it got down to, I don't know, 4-way, it just became a shove fest. They had tons of big blinds, but nobody really wanted to play post flop. Everyone was just shove getting it in all the time.
Yes.
With these players, specifically, I foresee them being more adept at playing post flop, more comfortable with post flop play, and so less likely to just try to get it in. And that's why I feel like even though we're four-handed, it could play out longer than we would expect, even though it's a more aggressive format. I just expect these players to really battle post-flop and not just try to have just a pre-flop strategy. Ben raising it here to 20K with the ace-king.
Oh, this could be bad news for
Ducky
Ducky.
gonna 3-bet with the pocket fours.
This is already bad news for Ducky because he's, 2 away from the chip leader.
You say it's bad
He's
news,
the
but
one-
he does have the best hand currently.
No, I don't mean like this hand. This hand is, it's a flip. But I mean like he's 2 away from Ben.
Oh,
So
I
what you were
see.
saying about, the chip leader being able to put all that pressure on and keeps winning the button, that's going to be a real problem for Ducky because he's the one who's going to be paying all those big blinds when he wins all those buttons.
It's also a little bit. Oh shoot! Ben puts Ducky all in.
Oh jeez. This is hard to call
Oh,
with the little
course
pair of
it's hard.
fours.
Of course Ben can have the ace king here, but Ben can just have
Oh, he lays it down.
any
Okay.
pair
He
bigger
could.
than fours.
He could have
And
fives.
so
yeah.
Ducky, although he's
Easily.
got the best hand, he really he can't fold. He has to fold there because he's losing to all pairs over fives, and then he's just flipping with hands like these.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So-
That's the tough thing about having any small pair is you're basically praying that you have a flip.
Yeah.
If you call. 'Cause-
This is tough for Ducky.
What's
like
up,
you-
Matthew Franson?
What is
Good to
up,
see you.
Matthew? The bounties are 100, Matthew.
Yeah.
So it is unfortunate for Ducky in the sense that Ben is just going to be applying max pressure.
Yeah.
It's a little bit unfortunate for Ben in the sense that he's not facing a weak opponent in that position, though, because
No,
Ducky
there's no
is
weak
one
opponents at this table
to-
now.
Ducky will battle with him. But if Ben is doing like he did there and just like really applying max pressure and forcing folds, it's a tough spot just based on the stacks.
It's definitely gonna be
NATO
tough, yeah.
raises to 24K with the ace king.
It does.
Jack 8 of clubs here for Al out of the small blind.
I would not be surprised by a call, no.
Yeah, he wants to take
I'd
a
want
flop.
a call there with a nice suited jack. Even in the small blind, it's it's not great, but it's
And
not terrible.
Al
And
flops the
that's-
best hand
that's
here.
top
It is
pair.
a 3-spade board though, which
Yeah.
could be concerning. Al does not block spades
No.
in any way.
Did
But
he
he
just
moves.
shove?
Yeah, he shoves.
He shoves.
Which heads
think it's-
up. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, heads
Yeah.
up, you really aren't overly concerned about the flush.
Yeah.
It's actually very small percent.
Absolutely. I mean,
percent that you something to worry about.
I believe the math on like flopping a
like
flush
2%?
is 2%,
Yeah.
something like that. So basically, when you shove there, you're like, you got a 2% chance
2%
of
having it,
getting
but,
a snap call.
Maybe he has a spade, and if he has one
Yeah,
spade,
yeah.
then he might call you here. But then you're still likely to have. You've got top pair here. You
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
always have the best hand currently. And it seems like a good spot to have both fold equity and also just the best hand.
Absolutely, yeah. And sure, you're eventually, or you're occasionally going to run into the like offsuit ace-8, and he's going to call you, and you're going to be unhappy. But
NATO here with the ace king, he can't call because sometimes he's just drawing dead. It's possible he could already be drawing dead. He does
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
2 overs, and it's a weird spot. But I think with how
Hard to
solid
call with no
Al's
spades.
been playing,
Yeah.
then it's kind of an easy fold because Al's
Yeah.
not been getting like out of line and making a lot of
Al doesn't
bluffy
really
type
get out of
moves.
line very
No,
much.
he
No.
doesn't.
I've tried getting out of line on Al many times, and he seems to have a knack for calling me down and busting me. Alicia, yeah, I think that is the way the math is. It's like about 2%. It does not happen very often. It's just that we remember when it does because it's so goddamn nice.
Of flopping in the flush. Flopping the flush. Just like 3 on the board, 2 in your hand should be 2%.
Yeah.
And now we do see the button has moved. Ben no longer the holder of the button. It's now Al. So Ducky in the small blind,
nice.
NATO in the big blind. Let's see how this plays out. Ben is under the gun. First, he act with the queen 9 and the big stack. Definitely playable, 4-handed. Queen 9.
Okay, Ghost of M, yeah.
Better than average hand.
Clearly, you gotta get back in line.
Raises to 20K, and he may just take the button right back, just like that. He's like, it's mine.
I really like that play
bitches.
by
NATO's gonna battle him. Doesn't want to
by
give
Al.
up. Give him the button.
No,
Not
he's not.
easily again. Although when NATO does have the best seat in the sense that he is not in the blinds
not
when
good.
Ben has the button. He's the one that's under the gun.
No.
But Ben, really interesting. He flops by far the best hand, NATO, and he even blocks NATO from being able to hit his
Blocks
gut
his gut shot.
Yeah. Yes, Ghost of M. I'm very much enjoying this tournament format because it is a more aggressive one as well, being that it is.
You're on the money there, Cliff Notes. Yeah.
And it's knockout, and we're 4-handed.
Yeah.
And we've got these great players. It's one that's keeping my interest, holding me. You
Yeah.
see me very.
These really are
zoned
4 good players.
in.
I mean, I played with each one of these players except for Ben, and you're telling me he's a great player. Everybody else seems to be too.
Ben's incredible. Yeah.
This is a good table.
So NATO called Ben's bet on the flop.
Oh my God, you savage!
Oh, NATO is gonna make a play for this on the river.
Oh jeez.
We saw the similar dynamic play out
He's gonna be
with Ducky earlier, and Ben just picking up all this loose money that's out there, and the button as well. Continues to eat away at his opponent's chip stacks.
Yeah, this is not looking good. He is literally covering all the other players at the table combined. In fact, you could add another player with a similar chip stack, and he'd still be covering them all. That's what, about 60% of the chips at the table? That's rough. I was playing a tournament, actually, a couple months back, where we got to the final table, and I was in basically that situation where I actually had like 80% of the chips, and they've been wanting to chop the whole time for a while since we were like 5-handed, and eventually they're like, at 3-handed, they're like, okay, we'll give you first. Can we chop?
They give you first price money.
I'll do that. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I can't really argue with that.
So what? They just chopped up the other price money, and they gave you first price money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was just, I was being a dick. Like, no, sorry,
No,
not gonna chop.
it's not being a dick. Come on, you may be a dick. I'm not saying you're not.
Yeah, I mean, let's be clear.
Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
I mean, you
sure.
are a dick, but
sure.
in
That
this
goes without
fight,
saying.
you've got 80% of the chips. Sounds like
Absolutely.
you're just being correct here. But look at this hand: Ducky with pocket kings versus Ben pocket nines on a 6-3 deuce board. They both have overpairs to this board.
Yeah,
This is gonna get tricky.
potentially dangerous for Ben. This
but
could be a big hand for Ducky.
So Ben leading out 28K.
Mm-hmm. Alicia, if you have any magic cheers.
And Ducky puts in the raise right now up to 100K. He's basically
Now's the time.
committing himself. He's leaving himself with 129 back. He already has, this pot. He's basically with this bet. He said,
setting up a
"I'm
turn
going."
shove.
He's saying, "I'm going with it here." So
Setting
if you
up a
want to
shove on
play
the
for
turn.
my stack, here it is.
And it's going to be kind of hard to lay this down for Ben because
Now, if Ben just shoves
he
here,
has a great hand with that board.
it's gonna be.
Except for no club.
He's gonna shove on him.
He is.
He's
And
gonna
he's
shove
gonna
it,
get snap
and
called.
he's gonna snap call. Yeah.
And he's not going to like it.
Oh.
All right.
This Ducky has put himself in a prime position to double up through our chip leader.
Half an
and
hour,
this
Sandy
is
Joy.
exactly what Ducky's been looking for. As long as we don't get in a cooler type of situation, Ducky should get a full double here.
Yep. Is there going to be a 9?
Don't say it.
Oh, so close.
Ducky gets the full double up.
But no. All right, good job, Ducky.
Ben, I'm just think in Ben's head, he's like, they never make it easy, do they? You can't
No.
win them all, Ben. Can't win them
Of course.
all.
You know, it doesn't matter how many hands you've won in a row. When you get that one hand where you lost, it doesn't matter how
hurts,
lucky
yeah.
or unlucky it was. You're like, oh, God damn it. Why does that always happen?
Ducky now at over 500,000. He was been patient looking for the right spot, playing about as well as you can possibly do, and he found it.
Yeah, very well.
Double for Ducky.
Yeah, Ducky is a very tough player to play with. I know that. From experience.
I believe we're on a 30-minute delay. Yes.
Yes, we are.
Alicia says, nice. That's her man right there. Getting the full double. You guys are watching Stone's Live Poker. We are bringing you our Memorial Day knockout win the button tournament. And we bring you all kinds of free, 100% free poker content. You can support us by hitting that like, follow, and subscribe. Get notified button. That is your one way of supporting us. We stream 3 nights a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And we do all kinds of special events, sometimes streaming 10 to 14 days straight with lots of special guests coming in. We are located just outside of Sacramento in Citrus Heights.
Yep.
If you have never been to our room, you've got to make a trip out. It is definitely one of the best rooms. It's the best room I've ever played in. One
It's
of the
the best
nicest,
room.
most beautiful
Not one of,
rooms.
the
Amazing
best.
food. Yes.
Yeah.
A favorite for a lot of huge pros who just come to spend their off time here because it is so enjoyable. Jack 3 board. We see NATO and Ben battling it out here. The Queen 5 versus the King 6.
Now, this is going to be really hard for Neto to withstand a whole lot of
Does
pressure.
call.
He does
He's
not have
trying
much
to,
of a
but
hand
he
here.
doesn't have the stack really to do it, and Ben
Yeah.
does and has the best hand, but he does check here.
Okay.
And with the king high, he is best, but if NATO can find a bet, no. NATO wants to try to get to
No.
showdown with the queen, and it's
He thinks
not
he
going
might
to
be
be
good probably
enough.
with queen,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not enough.
Which he
But
could
probably
be.
could have gotten Ben off that hand with some more aggression, but he just
Jamin
doesn't have
Burden,
enough
good to
chips,
see you.
really. What's up, Jamin? Hello. Hoping to see you very soon.
UK2 dude says the food ain't half bad either. You are correct.
No, yeah, the food is amazing. I
is-
just had some of it before.
Yes, it is awesome.
I came in here.
The duck tacos.
I know, I've been being so good, but I told you guys if I drink, then it throws me whole thing off. I had one drink with Train last night and let the carb fest begin. It's horrible. But yes, I did, and it was amazing. Sweet, Jamin. Sounds
Okay.
great. What's up, Chris?
So, Ben gets himself an ace-9 on the button, raise it up to 20K.
Yes, Pocket Abes. I
Gets
need
call
to do
from the
that.
10-8.
Just my problem is I love crunchy things too much, and lettuce just doesn't crunch the same as those taco shells. Deuce,
Oh, Abe.
Queen, Ace here. Ben hits the ace. Ben just...
Wow,
man,
that's
but look how...
pretty good flop for Aldo, too.
Yeah.
So, Abe,
And he puts it
they have
in.
this hot sauce called Island Heat here. If you like hot, it's really good. Hotter than sriracha. Tastes better, too, I think.
Oh, and Ben just took that hit to his stack.
He did.
From Ducky,
Ooh,
and
that-
now Al,
that's
who
a
has
shove. Ouch.
been playing the tightest at the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoves on you on the flop for 182K. And he's out of position. Al is out of position, makes just an open shove on an ace, queen, deuce.
Yeah.
You're here with the ace 9, and you're just like,
It's tough.
it is tough.
It's a really tough call. I mean, that is a big shove.
You know,
And a 9 is not a good
Al
kicker.
never shows up here with like a queen, deuce, but
No.
a better.
Well, yeah, Well,
No.
yeah, probably never, actually,
Yeah.
because he called pre-flop in small blind.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're probably
so-
right. Never
so,
does.
An ace deuce, ace queen possible, but you're blocking those hands. But he definitely can have that and better aces as
Yeah.
well as draws.
Sure, but here's the problem. Even if he is on a draw, you're getting such poor odds, really, that, you know, if he's on the draw and you call, he might just get there and hit the draw. If he's not on the draw and you call, you might be drawn essentially dead. There's a lot of ways you can lose this hand with just an ace-9.
Is he gonna fold it?
Yeah, exactly. Drew rep. He could literally be showing up here with, like, say, the ace of diamonds and, ace 5 of diamonds.
Yeah, Chasical. I was trying to look at that too. Let me see if I can count. 1, 2, 3.
That looks like about 20. Actually, not quite
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Actually, yeah, I think it is.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like 15. Yeah, I think you're right. Like 15. He does make the call.
I actually think it is more like 20, but I don't know. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Let's just agree it's a lot. Yeah, this is a crying call. I think so, Jamin.
He's so happy to see that it's just a flush draw that he's blocking.
Oh, that's not good. That's not
good.
good.
He was blocking the diamond as well.
He was.
He had a diamond in his hand, giving his opponent one less out.
Yeah, we all know how important those blockers are. We just see that right there. I'm kidding. Because blockers is such a
I mean,
they're relevant, but they're
more relevant
often not
Halo,
terribly
obviously.
relevant. Yeah.
When you're trying in this game,
Probably
every little additional piece of information that you can give yourself to make the best decision.
Yes.
Although it may not be it shouldn't be like an overwhelming factor. When you're on the line, like you are in a hand like that, and you are blocking one possible out.
Can I just, by the
Doesn't
way,
she
call
look so
attention
lovely?
to how fabulous Twee is looking tonight
So
there?
lovely.
Our tournament director tonight.
I was thinking the same thing. I love her outfit.
Yes.
She's such a classy
She's
lady.
killing it tonight.
I think she's got like I know she's got several children too. She looks
does, yeah.
gorgeous and just
Yeah.
rocking it.
Cliff's note says Ben might need to regroup. Yeah, he's had some nasty hits here. That's
But
he was ruling it for a little while.
You have to put yourself in a position to be able to withstand these type of hits.
That's exactly it. Exactly it. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
built
he
a
has.
stack up. So when we started this table, I thought I'd written it down. When we started this table, I think he had about how much he has now. So he had built it up to over 1.2 million. Now he's down to like 800-ish or something around
I think it's
there.
like
Maybe
680 or something,
okay.
maybe.
So yeah, he's taking a
I don't
bigger
know.
hit, but
He's taken a couple of big hits, but I think he's probably still chip leader. So it can't be that bad.
Ducky here hits the 8 against NATO. He's gonna bet it.
Alicia says she's extremely classy, and she would date her.
Who wouldn't?
You'll need to talk to Khan about that.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, so Ben is still in the lead here with 775K. Ducky with 511, Al 427, Neto 262. So that's pretty good, really. I mean, they're at 510, right? 510,000.
Yeah, 5-10,000.
Smallest stack is 25 big blinds. That's really not that bad.
A lot of playable.
That is
Very,
a lot of
very
play.
playable,
We've got
yeah.
a lot of play in this thing still.
Brendan says Ben doesn't really tilt. He's cool, ice cold. Ace King here for Ducky, waking up with a very, very nice hand on the button.
Why are they not using the plaques?
Oh, and NATO with the ace 8.
So that could be a problem.
Ducky raises it up to 27K. NATO here. Is he just going to make the flat call? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Not cutting out any raisin chips.
Does not want to go too...
Oh.
Spoke too soon. Okay.
Oh.
He's not going to like how this one ends up, I don't think.
When he's got all those lavender chips, but he decides to put out these stacks of black.
Yeah.
Does that say anything to you? Like, as far as, why we're choosing to put in all our black chips here rather than most efficiently using our lavender chips?
He shoves. It's really hard to say. I that's one of those things where it could be up to the player. I think some players might be using that as sort of an intimidation tactic. to just throw out more
I mean,
mass.
To me, it reads weaker. It reads
Yeah,
weaker
yeah,
to
exactly,
me
yeah.
to be cutting out all the boxes. Now, that doesn't say that it necessarily is or for every player, but if it's something that you start to like take account of over multiple streets and you can put it together with some showdowns, you know.
Yeah. We got a lot of love for Ben in the chat here tonight. I can see why.
Oh, Ego Andy saying I am a king at Win the Button tournaments online. Love that. Did you already read this or something? Love
No,
the
no,
different
no.
techniques.
I was reading it in my head.
I'm so
Go
happy
ahead.
to see a Win the Button in Live Casino. Has there been around for a while live or fairly new? Yeah, we have done quite a few of these.
Yeah.
And Ego Andy, I'm loving that you're in the chat. Please share with us. You said that you're a king at Win the Button tournaments. Tell me some strategies that you utilize in Win the Button tournaments that are very different from your standard tournament. We've talked about some of them here and how the dynamics play out versus the button and the big blind and this sort of thing. But would love to hear any like tidbits that you have for those of us who are the viewers who are watching, and anyone, as you say that you do really well at these. NATO is forced to fold and turn over all those black chips to Mr. Ducky, who will add them to his stack.
Okay, that's not what Neto needed. He's already on the short stack.
Braden says, first tip, fold pre.
Yeah.
Key strategy, make sure to win the button. That's what Ghost of Him says. Poker Mama, tell us if you saw the recent episode of Chernobyl last Monday's, but today the new episode comes out tonight. It's came out just a couple hours ago here, I think around 7. So I will watch it once I get home if it's not too late. Maybe I will go to the gym and walk on the treadmill while I watch it, so I don't feel so bad about it. Yes. It's good if I'm going to, watch a show.
Okay.
If I can just zone out and you just, walk and watch, then you feel less like a dud.
Yeah.
NATO folds and Ben wins. I can't wait to see tonight's episode. Very, very fascinating. I think it's been done amazingly well. Yeah, I've been a little bit lackluster on a lot of good shows that are out, though. Been focusing more on books and audio because there's just not a lot that I'm super crazy about. So if you guys have anything that's as good as like a Chernobyl or that type of thing that you just think that I would love, hit me up. Ghost of M, hit me up with some on Twitter, which I absolutely love and so appreciate. And have watched a couple of. I think I still have one more I need to go and watch, so I can maybe work through that one as well. D White, are you asking me when I'm back from the WSOP? Oh, Ducky with Pocket Kings here.
Again. Nice.
Catch 22 on Hulu. I do have Hulu.
Oh, yeah. I'm
give it a
actually
look.
I'm wondering if that's any good. Yeah. I remember reading that book. Excellent book. So Ducky again is against Ben, but Ben is going to lay down the ace-deuce off.
Do you know?
That's pretty good.
Well, I'll ask you later. So D White asking me about my WSOP plan. So it's really up in the air. I got a jury duty notice, and I'm in the finals for the Thirst Lounge right now. And so much of it is going to depend on that. I only booked through the 2nd, but I'm planning to stay longer because I'm planning to win the Big 50. But right now I'm only booked through the 2nd, and I'm just planning to extend when and it needed, and trying to wait to find out about the Thirst Lounge stuff. D White, I don't know. We haven't even done the next stage of competition between the final three. It's been, man, I'm more than ready to know myself. I've been anxiously awaiting.
Are they going to do it before the WSOP gets really going?
They had talked about doing it before the end of the month, but here we are, just a few days away from the end of the month, and they haven't even talked to me about actual dates for our next set of interviews. So I don't know. I'm nervous.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I hate to say it. I hope it doesn't happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have to wait until the end of the series, you know? Just because everybody's going to be so busy for the next couple of months.
But no, I don't know. They said they wanted to do it by the end of this month, and part of the reason is because so many of the Thirst Lounge people are going to be out at WSOP.
Exactly,
they need people to be streaming on the Thirst Lounge channel, so they want to have someone already selected for here on the turn.
So they want that new person to kind of
be able to be
the streamer.
streaming. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
So
well,
Ducky hits an ace here on the river. He already had the best hand, but this just really locking it up for him.
Ducky is really making a nice comeback here. He's getting some good cards. And he is playing them well.
Ego Andy says, sit back and choose spots wisely. You will get paid off a lot more in this type of tourney. You won't have big blind, small blind, big blind, ante every orbit as usual.
Your seat draw definitely matters a lot more in this type of tournament, though. Last one of these I played, I had Postle, 2 to my left.
Ooh.
2 to my right, rather. It's not good. Two to my right.
Oh, gosh.
That's not the place you want.
Normally, you would hate to have people, to real aggressive.
I want him 2 to my left.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, I don't even want that because
No,
I don't want him calling me when I'm trying to steal the ball.
Normally, you hate
I don't want
to have
either.
people.
Competent people, yeah.
Competent people right to your left because you want to be able to act after them. But in this, it really shifts because you don't want to be too.
Because I don't want to be battling with Postle on every frickin' hand.
Right, exactly.
That's a recipe for disaster.
And suddenly Marbles has appeared on screen.
Don't tease him. Come on now. There's some people jonesing out there.
Okay.
All right, Ducky, are you going to play the 5 deuce from the button?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. No.
I'm so nervous, D. White. Just let me know. I just don't want to screw it up here right at the end. I've made it all the way to the end. I fought really hard for it. And what if I don't know. I'm so worried if I punt it off here on the last stage of the competition.
Oh, you're going to do
scared.
You're going to do great. Come on, you're going to do great.
Thank you, D. White. If they're on your left, I think you act first. Am I disabled?
Yes, absolutely correct. But what we're talking about there was in a win the button tournament, first of all, if they're 2 to your right, then that means every time they win a pot, you're going to get stuck with the big blind. And if they're 2 to your left, that means every time you win a button, you're going to be facing them in the big blind. So if they're a good player, you really don't want that either.
Correct.
I mean, it's better than having them on your right.
And what I was saying, in a non-win the button scenario, having a super aggressive person to act. I said it backwards, didn't I? I may have said it backwards, Braden. But yeah,
who knows?
You want to be able to see what they are doing. You don't want to. You want to be able to act after.
Look, I don't think we can be blamed if these people aren't able to read our lines.
Right. If we somehow.
Whatever.
Right. They should be able to read through the lines. Know exactly what I'm saying.
Exactly. Okay, that's a lot of diamonds on that flop and a lot of diamonds in Al's hand. This looks pretty familiar. Except this time Ben has not flopped top pair. So I'm gonna guess the 7-4 is gonna get through here. Yep. Al picks up the pot. We're looking. I think we may be on a little break here. Okay, people. Yeah.
Marbles. Let's
Time
do
to
it.
do some marbles.
Exclamation play in the Twitch chat.
Somebody did. Oh, we're not quite there yet? Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Just kidding.
never mind. Okay, well,
Yeah.
knowing that it's going to be coming up, I'm going to let you take the lead on this,
Okay, no worries.
and I'm going to go to the ladies' room.
Okay. So it's actually not coming up for another 15 minutes. Alrighty. So really sorry about that, people. We're totally not doing marbles yet.
Not yet, but we will.
It's going to be in about 16 minutes, 16 and a half minutes. You can see the tournament clock right there. I believe we do get the marbles right when the break starts. So just be a little bit patient.
What that was.
Yeah, Kieran, I'm really sorry about giving you the blue marbles there. That's pretty messed up. Okay, Al. Playing the 7 deuce suited.
If anyone can play the 7 deuce, it's out.
I guess so. Wow. Okay, so, this is an interesting little flop here. Ducky may be in some trouble. So Al flops nothing. Ducky flops the ace. But unfortunately, Nato flopped the couple, trip queens. But it went check, check, check. Oh, Al, don't do it. Don't do it, Al. Ugh, okay. Well, Al's going to take a stab at this pot. I can't blame him. You know, nobody showed any interest. But he's not going to win. Yeah, and Ducky, you're right. He does have 3 pair now. 3 pair really is not that good, unfortunately. So it looks like it just went call on that bet, and now it's going to be shut down. No, it is not. Excuse me. Okay. We are going to see the hammer come down. Wow, that 6 on the river. That is an ugly run out for Ducky. Oh, wow. That is rough. So, yeah, it looks like Neto shoved all in after the bet by Ducky. Ducky rivers the boat, puts a little bet out there, gets it all in. And he's not going to be happy about it. So that's a nice double up for Neto, though. Yeah, that is very rough. It's one of those situations where you got to look on the bright side, though, and say that, well, Neto was pretty short stack, so. Okay. I'll just have a scotch. Neat.
What kind of scotch?
Whatever. Just. Well, yeah. Yes, it is, Alicia. Sorry you had to see that. Dagband Nestor, that's what his name is. I was trying to remember what his actual name is. It is Nestor. Yeah, you're right. So Nestor is Neto. He had some pretty good luck there. And that was a well-played hand. You know, it's really hard to get money off trips when you're playing four-handed sometimes. But he managed to get pretty much max value. But let's face it, the cards on the turn and river helped out just a little bit. Okay, so Nestor's on the button now with the 10-9 of hearts. I am going to assume he's going to raise it up here. Alrighty. So somebody just bought me a drink. AK apparently was happy to see me. Very nice of him. So Al's thinking a whole lot about this Jack 8. Be an interesting play to come over the top. And he's going to do it. That looked like one something. 170? No. 110. Okay. That is a lot of money to put in there with the 10-9 of hearts. very much. Thank you, AK. Okay, and Neto lays it down. Okay, so that was a nice play by Al. He identified that Neto might be getting a little bit out of line after his big double up, and raises with a good hand, not a 110K hand, but a good hand, and he's able to take it down. So now Ben picks up an ace-7 offsuit under the gun. That's certainly going to be good enough for a raise, and nobody has squat. And it goes fold, fold, fold. Surprised we're not seeing more just raise and take it's, to be honest. Four-handed in this situation, but looks like people want to play. What the hell? Jay Hayes, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Anyways. Okay, on to the next hand. We've got Ben again picking up a nice hand with the king-queen offsuit. Raising it up, but the big blind Ducky is going to call with the 7-6 of clubs. That doesn't give him a whole lot to play with, though, with the queen 10-3 board. And this is probably going to be a pretty standard raise and take it. Or, excuse me, continuation bet and take it. Jack 3 of hearts for Ben on the button, and I think he's going to play. He's been very aggressive with his buttons, which is the good way to play. But he runs into a hand here that is probably going to play back at him. The only question is Al going to play this passively and just flat, or is he going to come over the top? That's a very tough spot with a pair of fives. Yeah, he's coming over the top. Looks like for 125. That is a very big raise. I don't blame him at all. Honestly, when you're sitting there with a pair of fives, the last thing you want is somebody to call your bet. So making it 5x. That's a pretty good idea. Hey there. Thanks, man. AK bought me a drink.
Oh, nice.
Yes. He was happy about some comments I made about his sweater. Apparently, last time he was playing. I don't know if you remember.
We still four-handed. We didn't raise anyone, did we?
No, we did not. No. Al's managed to chip up a little bit, and she's gone. Okay. All right, next hand. Ben gets the fives. And he raises it up. Al, I don't think is going to do 3 times a charm here with the queen 7 of hearts. Oh, Ducky has 10s. Ducky has a pretty good knack of picking up overpairs when Ben has a pair.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And Neto has an ace-king off. Okay, we're going to see a couple of all-ins here from Nestor and Ducky, I'm pretty sure. So it went 3-bet by Ducky to 80K. And Neto shoves the ace-king. Very big hand here. We got Andrew Postle in the chat again. Still obsessed with the lube. Don't worry. Track is well lubed.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember that much about it. I remember a lot of talk about
I
lube.
don't remember that night.
You don't remember that night? That was
I don't
a fun
think we
night.
drank. Did we drink? We weren't drinking, were we?
No, I honestly, I don't drink when I do
85%
this.
for the pocket tens here for Ducky. Needs to dodge an ace or a king.
That is a good
Oh,
run
and
out.
he does it.
He does it.
Whew. It almost looks like a wheel, but it is not a wheel.
Okay, so it looks like we're down to 3.
Wow, look at Ducky breaking in a $331,000
Nice.
pot.
And that, yes, it does. It puts him in the chip lead.
Ducky looking mighty fine. How many bounties does he have there? He's got quite a few. He's got a little stack there, but Ben's stack of bounties. Whew, it's a fat
Yeah,
stack.
Ben might be the big winner tonight, no matter what place he gets with all those bounties. Yeah, there was a 5 there. Ben would have been real happy if he'd stuck around that one. Okay, but that said,
you
you
guys
can't
end up
call
wanting
that
to go
5,
out to like Encore Beach Club for my birthday or something on like Friday night or Saturday night, let me know, because I'm going to be wanting to celebrate the birthday and see some people. So let me know if you guys are wanting to get into any shenanigans when you guys are in Vegas. Definitely hit me up. I'm staying at Aria.
Aria's nice.
Yes, very nice.
Bot lady coming in with the lube emote. I like it. Okay, so we're at 3-handed now, and there's not a whole lot between them. That's not bad. I mean, Al can't be hating this with 500K. Ducky's got 800, and Ben with 7. And we got Al on the button.
With the mystery hand, I guess
Yes.
he doesn't even know what he has yet.
He ain't using no stinking RFID.
There we go.
There we
Ace
go.
6 of hearts.
Trying to see what's going on over there. That's a pretty good hand, 3-handed. I think if you're gonna lay this down 3-handed on the button, you should not be playing poker. So we see a raise. Unfortunately, he runs into the ace-queen offsuit of Ben. Ooh,
$500
yeah, and that is a
want to
big
make her.
raise.
It's $500 to stay on a cot in my room. And I have Venmo. You can send that over whenever. Ace Queen here for Ben.
Oh, wow. Al made the all in. Wow, okay.
Whoa.
Whew, 3-handed, I can't really blame him, but damn, did he not want to call.
Damn, it don't feel good to have the...
Oh, what a
my
flop.
God.
What a flop.
Wow.
That-
Weeza now has all the hearts and
It's almost a
the
flip.
2 6s that
Almost
are
a
left in the
flip.
deck.
Wow,
in
and
the
it-
dick in the deck.
Ben, he turns
Ben
Broadway
hits the king,
to take away a whole lot of those outs. So now it's got to be a queen or a heart.
and it
And it's
will
not.
get
Wow.
there. So Ben
Okay.
taking, and
That
then
is
there
2
were
players
2.
down. Bang,
We
bang.
are heads up. Did
Wow.
Did I predict this at the beginning? If I didn't say it out loud, I definitely said it in my head that I thought
that?
it would be Ducky and Ben. I thought that they would be heads up.
I don't think he did, but I think that's a good call. Yeah,
thought I
absolutely.
did. I thought I
Although, let's face it, Al's a good player too.
No, they're great
You know,
players, but if
it
I
could've
was
been-
going to pick a heads up battle, this is what I saw it being. I saw it being
Yeah,
Ben
yeah.
and Ducky.
Mm.
Good game,
So,
Al.
yeah,
he
very
did
well played,
amazing.
Al.
Very great job. Nice job, 3rd place.
Made some good plays there. Can't blame you that it just couldn't get there in the end.
Fodder asking for me to switch into my
He is. It's
ASMR
time.
voice. Sometimes when I watch my streams back, I'm like, I need to be talking in ASMR all the time because
You think so?
I find my voice to be quite annoying. So I should just
Your normal voice. You mean.
My normal voice. I don't like the sound of it. I think I should be using ASMR all
I
the
think
time.
maybe work on like
So here
somewhere
we
in the
find-
middle, where it's
What are you trying to say here?
actually can hear you. That'd be nice.
What are you trying to say? My normal voice isn't good? Only
That's
I'm
what
allowed
you're trying to say.
That's what I said.
That's what you were trying to say.
You're not allowed to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, Alicia says
Oh,
she's always
wow.
down for shenanigans. Okay, I am taking you guys up on that. That's
Okay, so
calling
first flop
that.
of heads up. Ducky is in some trouble.
Ooh,
Ben is taking the chip lead. He's got position
And you
in
know
his
that
hand.
2% we talked
and-
about
yeah,
flopping
this
a
would be
flush
the
on the
2%.
This is the 2.
Oh,
no.
2 pair. This could be wrapped
This
up.
could be the end
very
of it
quick.
right here.
So you still want to make that over under on midnight bet? $100.
No, I never even made the bet to begin with.
I'll give you 4 to 1.
Oh
No?
my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, this is not looking good. I don't see how Ducky gets away from this. I think all he can really do here is try and stem the bleeding as best he can.
Yeah, just like not play it super crazy
Yeah,
over
not
the
get
top
too aggro.
aggressive, but when you've got 2 pair here heads up,
Absolutely, you can't lay it down.
no.
There's no way.
And now is he going to lead river likely?
No.
Ducky,
No,
you
no,
think
no.
Ducky's going to check river? You think he does check?
I think it's hard to
Do you think he'll
get paid
re-raise
off by
Ben?
anything that you're beating.
Yeah.
If you lead the river, maybe a jack pays you off, maybe a 9 pays you off, but I don't know. Oh, that is not good. So it
Yeah,
went
so-
bet and call, and it looks like he lost about another 125, 143.
Wow, I'm
excuse
just
me.
glad to see that Ducky didn't go broke there.
The starting field was 132 runners. Hey.
So, if Ducky does 1 double up, the stacks are even here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the great thing about heads up. Things can just change like that.
Did the players just go on break?
It looks like they did.
If they went on break, then we can fire up marbles.
And then we're doing some marbles.
Is marbles ready to go? Let's do it. We already have 35 players in. Get yourself in the game. Let me make sure I'm in there. $37 in. 1, 2
Okay.
tweez in there. Samwise Kimchi, Bad Apple, DMT, Brian Fodder.
It's that damn fly again. Get him.
He's so smart.
Get him.
He just
I know, he just knows. Like, oh, they're after me. They're on to me.
Jeeve Stobbs,
So,
IB Darts, I Nuke
Dom,
Your
you
Mom,
seem to think that
Drew
it's,
Dice, IPA Poker, Olga Biz,
would
Mad
have been a bad
Kaplan,
idea to call there with the 2
Dak
pair.
Ban, Drew
You cannot
Dyke.
fold there.
Drew Dick.
Heads up. You cannot fold. Frankly, it'd be a terrible fold. Okay,
Countdown
here we
has
go.
begun.
25 seconds. You want to do a little ASMR countdown?
I will, starting
Okay.
at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16,
Hello, Druidic
15,
69.
14,
Onesie mitts.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Hey, I'm in there,
4, 3,
Kinda hope I am.
2, 1. Let's marble.
And it's on. Yeah, Joe, exactly. I think it was best he could do there is lose a minimum. And that's what he did.
What are you drinking there?
I'm drinking the scotch that AK
it's scotch?
bought me, yeah.
I haven't seen this course before, I don't believe either.
No, me neither. It's very green. Very cell shaded.
Andrew.
Neon.
Ooh, it's anyone's game right now.
IPA poker trying to cheat with the boost.
Trailer partner in front, but not anymore. It's Omsi Knit that gets past the red ratchet. You got him.
Shit, did I get him?
I think you finally got him. That is
Nope.
the wiliest bug
Didn't
I've
get him.
ever seen.
Whoa, that was weird. Oh, I must have hit the cord.
Is anyone going to be able to just zoom past this thing on the outside?
Well, you know what? Hipster Doofus has barely been in the lead for quite a while now.
Somebody from the back could just take the lead. Look
He
at
could.
Asmati
Games
coming up.
He's passing on the outside, and he's shooting into the lead.
Games.
Very nice.
Pocket Abe's not far behind.
Nice. Pocket Abe's. All right. Good job, Abraham.
Asmati Games gets eliminated.
Oh, it looks like OMC Knit too.
Ooh, a lot of people getting eliminated now.
Yeah. We are in a dangerous part of the game, apparently.
It would seem so. Pocket Abe's. Ooh, Hipster
Oh,
Doofus. Andrew, bad.
Okay.
Lucky.
Wow.
Who's it going to be? Sandy, Ghost?
Anybody's game right now, apparently.
I think it's Pocket Abe's.
I have a feeling when it all shakes out, he might be in the lead still. Twee.
Harry, Big, Poker Mama.
Hey! Who's
Harry,
that?
Mad. 1, 2, Poker.
Twee and Poker Mama battling for first.
Ooh, Hipster Doofus just got shot into the darkness of death.
And Andrew Postle. Oh, I think Mr. Postle has it. Look at this. What is up with the Postles? They're just like they have some sort of like
and
congenitally inserted
the
horseshoes.
Postlenator with the bad apple right behind him.
Nice job, Mr. Postle.
What did happen?
I don't know.
AK wants to grab you a drink. What would you like? Oh, tell him thank you so much, but I'm gonna have to pass for tonight. Thank you.
No.
Can't do it.
All right. I don't blame you. I wouldn't be drinking it either, but somebody buys me a drink, and I feel like I have to.
I know.
You know, twist my arm. Fine, I'll drink a fine scotch, whatever. I hear what you're saying there, Dom. I see it a little bit different, though. I mean, I think you're saying that it's like close enough that he should have thought about it. I'm just saying it wasn't even close. Heads up. There was nothing to think
Andrew
about.
Puzzle is the winner. Whee!
Mhm. Joe? No. It's mine. Oh, you're taking... Joe wants you to give him your drink.
Is Joe here?
Yeah, are you here? All right, we playing another one? We are. Okay. Doing one more here. Everybody jump in.
All right, let's do it. Exclamation play in the chat. I think, yeah, what Alicia said, I think is exactly true. Said that the reason that he didn't take so long before he called on the river is because he had already been thinking about the action 2 streets ahead.
Yeah,
He already knew,
absolutely.
you know, he didn't
It's not
bet
like the
out with
river
2 pair.
changed anything.
You know, a lot of people would have taken a more aggressive line. He
Absolutely,
was
yeah.
already in check call mode.
Yeah.
And the hand pretty much played itself. I think Alicia's right there. I see what you're saying.
The fact that he didn't raise or check raise on the turn when he turned 2 pair is really good. Really good for
yeah,
him.
very, very good. You see
I mean,
why
honestly,
he made
if he
it to the final
had,
table.
I'm not sure
6,
that would have been a bad idea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we
Let's
go.
Marble. It's been a long time since I've come in like the top 2 or 3 on one of these
Me too.
suckers. Come on.
I don't think I've really come close since like the first night I played.
Let's do it right here, right now. Give it to me.
There you go,
Ooh,
Wanamaker.
look at this
Keep
thing.
clicking.
What is this thing going to do to us?
It's gonna work eventually.
What is this thing going to do? Nothing?
I don't
Nobody
know.
hit
It's
that
gonna
thing?
screw somebody.
Whoa.
Oh, Linda! Wow.
It
Linda,
threw
66.
Linda way out into the
It
lead.
did
is
not
what
screw
it
Linda.
did.
It threw her way out there into the lead.
Frankie Bones
Frankie
is
Bones
the
even
ghost
close.
ball, and he's the ghost ball. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
actually in this.
Nice. Hey, look at that. I'm third. Go me. Woo. Oh, nice. Keep going. This is pretty good, but I think Linda's might have an insurpassable.
Ooh, Stone's Live Poker actually.
lead.
Oh, Stone's Live Poker just got thrown off the edge. Terminator is gone. You've also been thrown out.
Me too. Oh, come on now.
Ghost of M in first.
Totally rigged. Clearly.
Linda still in first.
Oh.
Look at
What
Frankie
happened?
Bones just killing it here.
Did Linda get thrown off?
Nope, Linda's still in it.
Oh,
There
yeah,
she
go
is,
back
right
in
there.
First. There you go.
She is way ahead
There's
of the
you.
rest of the
6th
competition.
place.
If she can avoid some dangerous
looking
little
pretty good.
spots right here, she is looking
Oh,
very
that's
good.
it. There
Nice
you go.
job,
Nice job,
Linda.
Linda 66.
Who's gonna come in second? Ooh. Jeeves Dobbs thrown off the edge. T. Young thrown away. Brian Fodder hit second.
I can't handle Brian Fodder. It's too close to brain
Fine
fodder.
by
You're probably the
Amsterdam.
same person, but you're confusing the hell out of me.
All right, we are back to the action.
Are we now? Okay, great. Okay, we are back to some heads up poker.
Ben, with the
Ben
king,
continuing his
queen,
run good with the king queen
raises it
suited.
up to 30K.
That is a great hand, heads up.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing heads up. God, I'm jealous. I really love getting in these situations. And it looks like Ben is sitting with the 3-1 chip lead, but like you said earlier, it's one double up and they're even. But I think in this situation, like if you're Ben, what's your basic strategy here? You just trying to push, just balls to the wall, try and run him right over, or you trying to lay back a little bit, wait for it to come to you, rely on your chip lead to just give you
about Ben?
enough time to get there. Yeah.
No, I think I'm going to apply pressure because of my chip stack. I'm not going to be crazy, but I'm going to make it tough for Ducky to,
Absolutely. Yeah.
just be able to see a ton of runouts and hit his equity all the time. I'm going to have to, because of my chip stack advantage, I'm going to be wanting to constantly kind of force folds.
Yeah.
When in these
I hear ya.
situations
I hear
when
ya.
it's hard to hit anything,
hear
heads
ya,
up, so often you're just not going to and hit a pair or anything, and it's going to be hard to get sticky, and Ben can use that to advantage. But right now we see that Ben has 2 pair queens and
2 pair
sevens
versus the middle pair.
Ducky has 6.
Excuse me, bottom pair for Ducky. He's dead to a 6. That is not good. So, Peter Alvarez, yeah, you're right. We both need sleep. Yes, correct. Andy, no.
Why,
but
why
okay.
does he say we need sleep? We do need sleep. We've been doing
We
this
do. Because
3 nights in a row.
Because he has eyes, I think is mostly why he says that.
He's saying we're looking rough.
I know I am. That's all I'm saying.
I am wearing a hat.
I would say I would actually take the opposite strategy for this. I would probably lay back a little more,
Let
rely
it come to you.
on
Let him try to be aggressive and then pick it up.
Exactly. Rely on the fact that sooner or later you are going to get a hand, and if you give him enough rope, he's probably going to give it to you. It really depends on who you're playing against, but I do think that Ducky, given his propensity for being an aggressive player, he might just walk right into that trap. See you later, Matthew
It is
Franson.
a red
Good to see
hot
you.
chili peppers hat. Ghost of him. Good night, Matthew. King 10 here for Ducky. The 8-7 of clubs for Ben. Ducky raised it up to 35. Ben is in the big blind. He's got a playable hand. I foresee him definitely coming along. Jack 8 deuce. So Ben
Okay.
hits the 8 here for second pair.
Continuing to run good.
But Ducky and Ben does check.
Yeah.
And then it looks like Ducky does lead out. Continue. He c-bets
No?
this flop. It showed it.
Okay, he did. Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah.
Even though it says
635.
check here. Okay, no. He.
When check on the turn.
No, Ben bet turn. So check through flop. Ben bets
Did?
turn. It's what it's saying. It didn't look that way,
Okay, I
but
don't think that's the case. I think there's probably something screwed up there, but
with the action tracker, that's the way it looked to me as well.
yeah.
Hello, flopping garbage. Thank you, Peter Alvarez.
Yeah. Thank
Nice
you.
save there, buddy. Nice save.
You
You know,
almost
you know
broke
how
our one rule.
sensitive us ladies can be.
But you
Some of us, not all
Snuck
of us.
under the line.
Happen to be one of the more sensitive sort. Crazy job I've chosen for myself,
Yeah, really.
being such a sensitive one as I am.
Yeah.
I'm getting tougher every day.
That's what you need to do.
I've been working on it all my years, still working on it.
Be you. Don't give a damn what anybody else says.
I am being me and trying to be a better me.
Yeah, that's
10-7
good.
for Ducky. Calls the 18K when Ben raises with the Queen 5. Jack 3-6. Nobody hits a piece of this.
Nobody gets
Check.
a piece. And heads up, situation like this, the aggressor is likely to pick it up when nobody hits anything, and the chip leader does make the bet, takes it down. So that hand there, actually, with the pair of jacks. You know what? I'm too tired. I'm not even gonna make that comment. Forget it. Never mind. Okay, so
Hello, Sevzer. I'm thinking about selling a little bit of my big 50. I don't know how many bullets I'm going to want to fire. It's not a big buy-in tournament, but
no, it's pretty low.
yeah, I'm still thinking about selling you some sweats, maybe taking some trades.
Yeah.
You guys may, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I'm going to be arriving in Vegas on Thursday. I think I'm going to sell a little bit of my action in the big 50, not too much, but you guys can. I'm not going to do any markup or anything. You can always hit me up in the DMs. Again, I arrive Thursday.
Ooh.
Hope to see a bunch of you guys there. King on the river here. What is happening?
King on the turn.
I mean, king on the turn here.
Well, you know, Ducky flopped
Ben
best,
has a spade
clearly,
draw and
but
he has a straight
this,
open-ended straight
this
draw.
turn is just killer for Ben, and boom, he gets there. He gets the
This could
4-card
be
straight draw,
really
or excuse me,
rough
straight flush.
stuff.
And oh, geez, it's another queen even for
That's
Ducky,
what I
giving
know.
him trips.
But it doesn't really. It doesn't change anything really. I guess it does. I mean,
It changes quite a bit because it's a spade.
it does. Yeah, I was
That's
gonna.
the problem.
No. What I meant for was for Ducky, like as
For
far
like the
as
strength of his hand.
right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, absolutely. You know, trip queens are the same as basically queens. Yeah.
In that
Ex-
spot,
you
except
know, unless he has a king.
That's
I
why I
suppose.
changed it, and I was like, well, not exactly, but so many of those hands just aren't going to bet on a 4 flush
Exactly.
river.
Who's
So
gonna-
that's in that sense, it doesn't change as
Yeah.
much because
Yeah.
it's like
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Harry Hawker. Some other people had said that. We don't have anything planned, but you know, our tournament director JFK is going to be is tournament director out at the WSOP.
Yeah.
And so he will be there. I will also be there. I have some other plans, but I'm definitely going to be.
No.
I plan to play in Saturday's flight for sure. And yeah, so definitely. Oh,
We seem to have all the chips in the middle here. Ducky shoving the king queen offsuit, and pretty much I don't know if it was a snap call, but it should have been with the ace 9. Oh, that is not good for
man.
Ducky. He's got to hit his gut shot for Broadway, or we are going to be done, and Ben is going to wrap this up.
Club draw, club draw.
Oh, okay.
Any
It's
club,
always got to
any
be
jack.
a sweat.
club or a jack, club or a jack.
Alicia, if you got any magic left, now's
Put
the time.
it on. Oh,
Ah.
gosh, so close.
No. Does
Lucky,
not get there.
Venmo is the easiest way to do that. If you have Venmo, or you can download it. That's the easiest way to transfer. Somebody else said, so yeah, I will definitely be available. You guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's Poker Mama. There's 2 A's at the end, so it's MOMMAA. If you want to say hello to me while I'm in Vegas, definitely when I'm at Rio, we can always either come by my table or would love to say hello on a break. Definitely would love to meet anyone who is part of the Stones Live family. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. Ducky gets second.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah.
gets first.
Yeah.
And what an incredible run out. Two
Yes.
amazing players in our final here. So
Very well played table.
yeah, it was a
I
fun
think.
one to watch.
It was.
I
It was a good one.
really into it from
Yeah.
start to finish because it was just exciting. It was not one of those boring ones. I
No,
love
no, no.
these knockout, these win the buttons. They really create a lot of action. And we also had some great
Yes.
players.
Win the buttons are like my favorite, probably my favorite
Totally.
type of tournament. Other than heads up. That's the best.
Totally, and very proud of these players. Let's throw those payouts up in the chat.
Nicely
for
done.
You guys, one
Yeah.
more time so you guys can see. First got over 2K, but he also got
Yeah, I
a
think he's
shit
probably-
ton of bounties.
He
like
probably
20,
cleared 4K.
Yeah, he probably
I would say.
cleared over 4. And then Ducky got 1386 plus all of his bounties, so he probably
Good to
won
see you,
about
Lucky.
2K. And amazing, amazing. We're going to do one more marbles before we sign off for you guys. Exclamation play in the chat. Take your shot at winning.
Sorry, I missed it. Impenetrable. I'm
Good
probably not
night,
going to be in Vegas
Lucky.
this year. I'm actually going to be here streaming pretty much the whole time.
Good night. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to do one game, and then we're going to wrap it up. Wow, this is a quick night. I, for one, am going to say I appreciate that.
Yes.
Because I want to go home, get some sleep.
Me too. I have so much to get ready for before
Yeah. 3 days.
Vegas. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Okay, we're just waiting to start, and there is the countdown. 30 seconds to type exclamation point play in the chat. If you're just in YouTube, get over to Twitch really, really fast. You got 14 seconds. Got Kieran in there. We got Twee in there. All
And
the
here we go.
usual
Let's
suspects.
marble.
Does the winner get a Flopsaurus sweatshirt? No, I don't think we're playing for anything
Not
tonight. No,
but we
sorry.
will, and we will play for some shirts again soon.
Yes.
Interesting course
Absolutely,
here.
Yeah, wow. What the heck is going on here? I think whoever designs these courses, there's a lot of drugs involved. Pretty sure.
And we thank them for that.
Yeah.
Keep us interested.
Okay, the Hebrew Hammer out to an early lead. Okay, Linda 66 in second. Now, Linda, come on. Don't hog the marble wins. Okay, you already had one. That's enough. That should be enough. Okay, Hebrew Hammer back into the lead, but it is a little bit back and forth there.
Yeah, who's it going to be? Hebrew Hammer in the way out in the lead.
Samwise, yeah. Free marble race is kind of like playing Zynga, but you know what? Hey, you want to lay some bets on the side? There's nobody's stopping you. Oh, Hebrew Hammer, nice little sneak right through the hole, but oh, that wasn't so good. Okay, I take that back. That was not good. It looks like Docbound has streaked into the lead here. Oh, but oh my! Wow, I thought you were dead. I thought we were so dead. Somehow, you are not. But Samwise has streaked into the lead. Way in the lead, apparently. Wow, I don't know how anybody is catching Samwise at this point. He has got a solid lead going into the end here. Oh, I'm in 7th. Come on. Come on, ball. 3rd. Oh, my God, go. 10th. Oh, crap. Hey, there's me. Losing, apparently. All right, I'm in 3rd. Why the hell are we following me? I'm not even close to the...
Sam Wise takes the
Okay,
lead.
yeah,
and
we're done
then
here.
DMT 49ers and Sandy Joy taking third. Nice
There you
job,
go.
Sandy Joy. Terminator
Nice
in
job,
fourth.
everybody.
Very nicely done. What a great stream. And I came in
There we
dead.
go.
Oh, I thought it was dead last. Not quite dead last, but almost
No,
dead
no,
last.
All right.
Very,
So,
very fun.
I guess that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We had a really nice final table for
Yeah,
this
we
Win the Button
did.
tournament.
Congratulations, Ben. You had a
Yeah.
lot of love in the chat. People in there rooting
Lot of
for
people
you,
rooting for
just
you, yeah.
waiting from the very, very beginning. Of course, Ducky, you as well.
Of course.
Always a fan favorite and a favorite of mine. And really enjoyed watching everyone play tonight.
Yeah.
And it's just been a great Memorial Day weekend. Tons
It
of
has.
poker.
It has.
If you guys haven't
A lot of
already,
fun.
make sure you hit the like, follow, subscribe, get notified button, and join us. Stones Live will be back on Wednesday. I, however, will not be here Wednesday. Will you
Yes.
be here Wednesday?
I actually think I might be here again Wednesday. Yeah. Let me check here.
I'm going to be headed off to Vegas. I hope to see a lot of you guys very soon. If you want to see what's going on, make sure you follow us on all the socials. And
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back on
John will
Wednesday
be
for
here
a
with
little
either
cash
like
game.
Scott or Master C most
Yeah.
likely. We love you guys so much. Thanks for joining us tonight. We had a lot of fun. And until next time, good night.
Good night, everybody. See you Wednesday.
Say